Hello, brothers and sisters. I'm back again, Reverend Andrew Goosdy. I'm here tonight to speak about the 1,189 chapters of the Bible, 1,189 chapters of the Bible, 66 books of the Bible. Brothers and sisters, tonight I'm going to read from the word of the lesson tonight, going to be from the word. Lesson is today is the book of Esther. I'm going to read from the book of Esther from the 66 books of the Bible. Okay, brothers and sisters, I'm going to read a couple of chapters and verses from the book of Esther. Okay, I'm going to start right here, brothers and sisters. The book of Esther, brothers and sisters, that's in the book of Esther is in the Old Testament. The book of Esther, brothers and sisters, that's in the Old Testament. Okay, I'm going to read a couple of chapters and verses, brothers, concerning the book of Esther. How Esther started out as saving her own people from the Haman and from the Persian Empire, Persian king and queens to try to kill the Hebrew Israelites' children when they was exiled in Persia. Okay, they was exiled. They were slaves in the Persian Empire. Okay, here we go, brothers and sisters. We talking about the king of Persia, Mordecai. Mordecai was a cousin of Esther. So Esther became a queen to save her people out of bondage in Persia, modern day Iran. Okay, brother, you got a lot of characters here. Let me read a couple of chapters and verses in here. How she became Esther, how she became queen of Persia. Okay, all right. Now there was a Jew from the tribe of Benjamin, West Indies. Okay, Mordecai was her cousin. He was a family. He was related to her. Okay, I don't got much time, so I'm gonna jump, and look up a couple of these chapters and verses. Okay, here we go in the book of Esther, brothers and sisters. Haman planned to destroy the Jews. Haman was a guard for the king um, uh, Turksy, King Turksy. Um, he was a guard. Haman was a guard for the king, and Haman was a Canaanite. Haman was planning on killing Israelites in Persia at that time, because they was all slaves at that time, the Hebrew Israelites. Okay, here we go. Haman plans to destroy the Jews. Okay, after those things happen, okay, uh, King uh, Turksy, King Turksy um, gave permission to Haman. He put Haman in power, the king at that time. Okay, here we go. In the book of Esther, chapter 3, verse 6. Haman, this a man who don't like the Jews. Haman had learned that Mordecai, Esther's cousin, was a Jew. Okay, Mordecai was a Jew, but he was not satisfied to only kill we was not satisfied to only kill, okay, Mordecai. Okay, Mordecai, he wanted to kill Mordecai, the Jew. He also wanted to find a way to destroy all Mordecai's people. Mordecai, Mordecai people in all of the kingdom. All right. So this guy, he wanted to kill this Haman guy. He was an officer there, patrolling, protecting the Persian Empire, and next to the king. He did not like Mordecai. He wanted to kill Mordecai and the Hebrewites people, the Benjamites. The West Indies was at that in that country as slaves then. Okay, I'm gonna jump down to a couple of verses, brothers and sisters, and I'm gonna let you go. Okay, they finally hung him. Haman is hung. They hung him. They hung him. The Hebrew Israelites people. Okay, let me read from chapter 7 on chapter 1. Haman is hung. So the king and Haman went to eat with Queen. She became a queen then. Queen Esther. Okay. The reason why she became a queen because the king liked her. Okay, so this other woman he was married to, Queen Vashti, didn't obey him. The king gave Queen Vashti an order to do something, and she ain't do it. Okay, so he looked for another woman, so he Queen Vashti disobeyed the king's commands. So finally, he picked Esther out the crowd. Okay, and let me read this, brothers and sisters, concerning Haman, the officer who hated the Jews. Haman is hung. So the king and Haman went to eat with Queen Queen Esther. Then as they was drinking wine on the second day of the party, the king again asked Esther a question. Queen Esther, what is it you want to ask? What it is you want to ask for? Okay. What is you asking me? Okay, Esther. Ask anything that it will be given to you. You ask me anything, Esther, I will give it to you. What do you want? I will give you anything, the king telling Esther. Even half my kingdom. Then Queen Esther answered, King, if you like me and it please you, please let me live. So she's saying, please let me live because you the king and you got power over the Persian Empire. Okay, since I'm your queen, let me live. And whatever I'm asking you for, I want you to do. Okay. And she say in the book of Esther, chapter 7, verse 4, I ask this because my people and I have been sold to be destroyed. They've been sold to be destroyed, okay, as a race of people, the Hebrew Israelites and Persia, okay, up under the king Xerxes, okay. Now let me jump down to a couple of verses, brothers. Okay, let me read in the book of Esther, chapter 9. Okay, now we got victory for the Jews. The Jews was victorious. Okay, concerning their captivity in Persia. Okay, chapter in the book of Esther, chapter 9, verse 5. The Jews defeated all their enemies. Okay, they defeated their enemies because they had a woman like Esther protecting them and fighting for their rights and their life. The Jews defeated all their enemies. They used swords to kill and destroy them. Okay, They did what they wanted to. They did what they wanted to. They did what they wanted to the people who hated them. Okay. They killed and destroyed 500 men in the capital city of Susie. They also killed those men. Okay. They was powerful. Okay. Reason why they was so powerful because they had Queen Esther on their side. Okay. One more chapter and verses. I'm gonna let you go, brothers and sisters. Um, I'm just reading a little bit of chapters and verses in the book of Esther. Okay. Um, Mordecai, he was honored. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go, brothers and sisters. Mordecai. Um, the king Zerk, the king Xerxes made people pay taxes. They made people pay taxes. Okay. The king made Mordecai. The king made Mordecai a great man. Mordecai, the Jew, he was a Jew from the tribe of Benjamin. Made Mordecai a great man. Mordecai, the Jew, was in second important to the king. Okay, like what happened to Joseph, just like that. Okay. All right, brothers and sisters. The whole matter of this book, the book of Esther, was talking about a race of people who was in bondage and slavery at the hands of the Persian, the Iranians today, that God blessed this woman, Esther, to deliver her people from being killed and destroyed. That's the whole moral of this book, from 66 books of the Bible to 1,189 chapters of the Bible, the book of Esther. So this is the whole moral of the story, that she became queen and helped her people out of bondage and being killed by wicked, evil people. So till next time for another Bible lesson, brothers and sisters. I hope you liked the lesson. Love you, brothers and sisters. And till next time, peace and love